Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Ripper. Yeah, I finally come back to this game after playing Laura Bow in between. But yeah, how you guys doing today? Yeah, I ended up not going to the job yet. I got an email saying that I need to get a different reference. That's like the last thing I have left. And then after that, any day now, work is gonna come. But for now, it's still a problem, so I'm still here. But yeah, hopefully like tomorrow I'm gonna get a call about coming in on Wednesday or whatever. So, you know. Anyways, I've already loaded up the game. There is no need to turn it on because it's already on. Hopefully people start trickling in. But yeah, let me just open up the Twatch. Here we go. Seribot is already here, and yeah, let me just switch over. I also changed it so the B button isn't bonk anymore. Not that that matters for this game in particular. It was just a problem when we were playing Laura Bow, because I kept having to type in commands and B was constantly being pressed, so I kept bonking myself. But that shouldn't happen today. But yeah, let me just switch over to DOS, and yeah, let's get things rolling, shall we? Yeah. So last time we were playing this, we switched, or we did the puzzle with the ball and the maze. Okay. Let me just turn it down a little bit on my end because it's a bit loud. I feel like on your guys' end it might be a bit quiet though. Like there. Yeah, once the regulars start pouring in, we'll figure it out. But yeah, hopefully it's not too quiet. Okay. We can change the time on the clocks, but what do we set it to? I don't know. Let me just also scoot over my OBS to the side. Turn off that. Put that there. Okay. Okay, we don't know what time to set there yet, so let's keep looking around. Gaberson time zone chart. What does that mean? What time zone do we have to be looking at? But yeah, in terms of us playing Ripper today, I was actually initially wanting to play some Bleach, like the Bleach game, on stream, and then I wanted to play Ripper, but yeah, I ended up just playing some Bleach on my own. And yeah, I just turned on the game now because I feel like, I don't know, I'm still a little hesitant on streaming that game. Like, would you guys actually care to like tune in for that? I don't know if you would. Covington Wofford. First patent awarded on the 1st of May 2011. Okay. Can I jump? Nah, I can't. Okay, we're in someone's room. Hopefully we don't get bonked on the head and killed.
Another antique. The Woffords have quite a collection.
Oh, hi, you know. How you doing? Oh, and the bonk worked as well. Just testing? Yeah. I adjusted the positioning as well, so... yeah, I'm doing fine. How about you? Hey, as I mentioned on Discord, and I just mentioned this earlier, the job stuff. Yeah, that's still, like, probably a thing I'm gonna start doing from Wednesday, if I get the recommendation on time. But, you know, I might still not get it on time, so, you know, that's something that might happen or might not. We'll see. Yeah. It's just contingent on me getting a recommendation written tomorrow. Will I, though? I don't know. I sent the contact details to the job. Now it's just a matter of if they write it or not. I'll recommend you. I think I don't know, I would have to lie about my previous job. What? 5? $10? 25? Yeah, and that's 1 cent, isn't it? What am I doing this for? I'm confused. Okay, I guess I have to just get the right combo. What is the combo? I don't know. Did I grab the same one twice? No, I didn't. But yeah, cents. So this gotta be the United States. So any dates that we see is gonna be month, day, year. Yeah, I don't know what what number I'm supposed to be, you know, getting here. So guess I'll pass on that puzzle for now. Okay, look at the cloak.
I see these old guys don't get around to fixing things.
Okay, let me note this down, actually. So, 235. Okay. Wait, do I need this, okay, I can't reach down there. I cannot pick up the cog. Okay, anything else here, or... Nah, it's just the clock. Yeah, why are we lurking in this guy's house? nothing else to grab here. I don't know what money to specifically pick there, so can't really do that puzzle yet. By the way, is the game sound okay? Can you hear the music just fine? Yeah, we gotta pay attention to the clocks. Okay, this was 2:35, wasn't it? At least on the top one. Okay, 35. 2. But I don't know what to put in here. Do I put the same time? Oh wait, that's a funny clock. Nah, definitely not. No, I don't know what time to put there yet. I don't think I have that information. Okay, is there anything on the bookshelves? No, I can't even go there. No, I can't even select them. There's the battle-stanced old man with a broom. By the way, Tricky Dog, how you doing? I see you're lurking. Is there anything else I can look at here? What is this? That's an interesting effect. Can I replace the bulb? Which one did I replace though? Okay, that one. We need 2 more. I don't have any more, do I? No, that's like all the items I have. Okay, I wanted to select the book. Let me talk to the old man again. Maybe I get some new information.
You snoop around too much. For your own good. I'm more dangerous than I look. I warn you.
Okay, let me stop snooping as usual. Okay. Where to next? Okay, so we went to... Okay, we went to the Tribeca Center already. Wofford Cottage is where we are right now. Soap Smokehouse is this place. Is there anywhere else I can find some time, or maybe numbers for the cash machine.
Still digging for dirt on your girlfriend, Quinlan?
Yes.
You got to keep an eye on a woman.
Okay. Nothing here. Okay, can I go further up there now, or? No. No, I don't want to ask for a beer. Okay, nothing new. Okay, did something new appear in the apartment, or? Can I check the time in here, or? I feel like something about this is gonna be important. XLI. I think I can still not use her computer. No, that's still Green Goblin. Okay, nothing in this place still. The newsroom? Well, this place has surely got to have a clock though, right? I guess not.
The Times is breathing down our back on this story.
Okay. I mean, I'm trying to do this legit, no guide or nothing, but it is a little bit frustrating because I'm kind of stuck. Can I go to the water cooler? Can I get a drink? This seems like a suspicious place. It feels like something I should be able to do something here, but can't. Okay, let me see the whack. Circuit manual. Nothing important.
Salisbury. I wonder what that means.
2041. Time of arrest 2 a.m. That's another hour that we have access to, but I don't know, besides that, we don't really have any clues. Okay, we're back to this thing, but like... You don't really have any reason to look through that. I mean, newsroom, police station. Do we talk to Christopher Walken again? Let's do it in order. Let's talk to this guy first.
Jesus, Quinlan, I'm talking to reporter.
Okay, nothing important. Oh, hi Mika, how's it going? Okay, Mako, I don't have audio, so I can't hear you, but I hope you're well. I'm probably gonna be here later. That's fine, no pressure. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. But yeah, right now we're just stuck, so it's fine. It's fine if Mika doesn't hear. I'm guessing she's at work.
I'm usually real cooperative with the press. You know that.
I know that.
But watch yourself on this one, Quinlan.
Needs more cowbell. Let's talk to that asshole that's in the evidence room. Okay, we can't speed up the walk animation. Okay, let's go down this way. Let's talk to that guy that's in the evidence room. Maybe he has some new dialogue. Hello?
Look, Quinlan.
I'm looking.
I told you everything I know. Now, will you get the hell out of here before you get me in trouble?
Stop, you'll get me in trouble. Okay. Police station's a bust. Okay, I guess we... Okay, no, not in this room. Not in this one. We have to figure out the puzzles in this guy's cottage. Otherwise, there is no progress. Okay, Walken. Okay, can I use that that phone over there? Nah, he twists too hard. Oh, Abby VT, thank you for the follow. Hi, nice to meet you. But okay, we're still stuck on the clock thing. I have no idea what to put here. We have like one time. But besides that, I'm not too sure. It was like 3:35. No, 2:35. My pleasure, man. How's you, man? No, I'm doing good. I am doing a-okay. Just playing some Ripper. But yeah, we kind of took a break from this because it was kind of... I don't know, we got kind of stuck last time, and besides making like a little progress today. I am back to being stuck, so I mean, hopefully I can figure this out. But yeah, it's a bit of a confusing game. We only have like one time. Yeah, this is just an options thing. Combat, there's combat in this game. I got spoiled on that then. We were on medium puzzle difficulty, like it's a Resident Evil game or something. Okay, let's go back to the main game. But yeah, we got spoiled on the fact that there's gonna be combat. I was watching your stream for the last 5 minutes, and then I followed you on Twitch. Oh, fair dues. Thank you. Activity specific hub. Yeah, there's no pressure to chat if you don't feel like it, but I really appreciate you lurking. Navigate the world. Dagger. Yes, yes. Okay, that's a useful toggle feature. Control and R. Huh. I mean, worst case scenario, I can still look up the next thing, right? Let me sit up, actually. I'm not comfortable. Streaming, I really like your model. Is that full body? No, it's down to my belly, and it's sort of it ends there. Doesn't need to be full body. I don't really have the need for a full body model, at least for now. I appreciate the compliment though. Half body, yeah. Are you a VTuber too? I just noticed you have a VT in your name. Looking at this again, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before already. Working for a VTuber. Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay, let me go back upstairs and try to figure out this this cache puzzle. Not exactly too sure what I'm meant to be like calculating in terms of these coins, but oh, are you a for fuck's sake, this is a bot. Don't advertise anything on my channel, please. That is not appreciated. Not a bot. Oh yeah? Why are you trying to sell me shit then? not the solution. Let's do this like backwards and then from the beginning. One of these combinations is bound to work, right? Eventually. Although I can cash out every single type of coin. So let me think. Ripper PC. Yeah, I'm just looking up a guide at this point. I am out of ideas here. You try killing everything. Most games, in most games, when everyone else is defeated, that means you win. I don't know. Do you win if you kill everyone? Am I the Ripper? Am I the titular Ripper? Maybe. Could be though. But yeah, let me open my my iPod now, because I feel like we are gonna need a guide for this. We will. This is confusing me, and I have no hint as to what I'm supposed to be doing, so let me just get that tablet. By the way, you know as well, I gotta ask, how do I change your color on Discord? Because you asked for me to change it to like purple, but I don't actually know how to do that, or at least I haven't checked. I tried to do it real quick, but I don't think I can just do it like automatically like that, so I have to make a roll for it. Okay. Give it to me. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Chat is open on the tablet, so let me just scroll on over to the guide. Okay, we are meant to, or we are not meant to be here yet. This is something I would not figure out in a billion years. We need to go to the online. Hook up to cyberspace.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, we need to go to the library part.
Virtual library.
I can't skip this animation. meant to zoom in on this flaming trash can. I didn't even realize that was there.
A note with some call numbers on it. Could Renee Stein have left this here? I could use some help here. You're a human presence, I assume.
Everyone at a service desk is. The library doesn't use smart sprites for
Can you help me with this call number?
I'm sorry, this is not a valid call number. It appears Stein altered the reference matrix, but an unknown book was distributed. If you could unscramble the call number, I could help you.
Okay. Huh. Prior period distribution list. Physical deletion uncompleted. Police investigation authorization code RIGUS. NYPL. New York, Poland. Cermate McCog. R. Stein Trigger. What are these like addresses, dude? But only make the blue one, not the other colors. Maybe red, because I need my red to my blue. Okay, yeah, I'll make sure to do that like tomorrow, after the gym. Today wasn't a gym day, but tomorrow is gonna be my my leg day. I went extra hard on my arms the other day, so I'm just drinking some water. Okay, you have to unscramble the call letters. Okay. I'll just read the solution, because I don't get it. The solution is HC (2021). Did I? Oh my god. I assigned it to numpad 2. Whatever. 202 1R.
Wait, Quinlan, that's a valid call number. I'll get the book.
A book about the original Jack the Ripper. Can't be a coincidence. Renee Stein must have used this.
Jack the Ripper?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? I heard a can of beer. No, that's not. This isn't beer. That's sparkling water. In case you're wondering how the hell you get all that, all the books on the list are historical subjects. Historical subject matter. So you start with HC. Now you'll note in Stein's entry there is the letter no EAID or no IAID or 2020 vision. You also have to note +1, so it translates to 20 minus 21. So now you add 2021, and then you have a number 18, and the 18th letter of the alphabet is R. Holy shit, what is this puzzle? Yeah, I would have never in a billion years figured that out. But yeah, you should have had the guide open from the beginning. Okay, what do we do now?
All I can do for you is recommend something to read, Quinlan. How about mailers emailed to myself? I'm not sure what the point of it is, but it's really long.
Okay, now that we finished that puzzle, we have to go back to Catherine's apartment.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, here we have to look at the card. 2/25/40 February. Search for the apartment everywhere. You should find a birthday card dated to February 25th. She's a Pisces and it's below the painting of a fish. That's Pisces. Look at the zodiac poster. Note the sign of Pisces is number 12. Now go over to her crystals. What crystals? Yep, Pisces is 12. I don't see any crystals anywhere. Okay, this is a fresh location that I haven't actually stepped into.
Catherine's crystals.
Okay.
I always thought they were a little too neo-new agey for Catherine.
Neo-new agey. Oh Jesus, what the hell do I do here? It's a 9x8 grid. Place them in the following positions. What? But which ones do I place where? Column 1, row 2. Does it matter which one I place where? I don't think so. So, column 3, row 1. Column 5, row 8. Oh, that's already there. Column 7, row 7. So that's here. Column 9, row 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, column 2, row 5. 5. Column 4, row 3 and 6. Column 6, row 4. Column 6, row 4. And column 8, row 3. Huh. Well, I guess the colors do matter, because I don't know. I still don't get it. Yeah, the guide isn't really telling me which rocks to put where. Okay, I opened a different guide. Similar guides to the ones we followed on the Sierra games. This one's different, and this one actually shows me a picture. The color of the crystals doesn't matter, just placement. Okay. And what did I do wrong exactly? That's what I did wrong. A light beam will shoot over to a book titled Horoscope. Okay. We're making some actual progress. That's a J. Dorset. Okay. Need to go back to the newsroom now. We're doing things a little bit out of order, but it's fine.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, so next we have to use your computer to access cyberspace. Turn right and access Catherine's well.
Catherine's well.
Ooh, okay. Let's save though. I want to save. I want to be safe.
Exit cyberspace. Catherine's well.
Okay, let's do it. Arcade. Oh, it's horoscope, right. Arcade is what I have to type if I don't want to do the minigame. Which I do want to try the minigame, so let's do it. 3D man.
I'm Detective Vincent Magnotta of the New York City Allied Police Force's Soho Corps. This is a restricted crime scene. You must leave the area immediately. This will be your only warning.
This will be your own warning. I died? I was shooting. This is what happens when you die in Shin Megami Tensei. You will be attacked by a virtual police robot and must shoot constantly to destroy it. Target the rockets at the base of the enemy and will eventually be destroyed. Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Oh, fuck you. Okay, I'm just gonna cheat. Don't mind me. Boom. Yeah, my mouse is laggy. I can't really play like that.
Catherine's notes on the Ripper case. My most important clue to learning what happened to her.
Turn on the left and exit cyberspace.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, examine your electronic whack. And journal. Ihito ke ela ne herbs imilnir dia jerkte. Is this Indonesian? It is encrypted. Okay. There is a decryption key that I need to find. You okay? Okay, now we need to go to the Wofford Cottage. And here we can finally do the stuff from earlier. Okay, we already did the flipper puzzle. Based on the patent number you need to display, 510 25 5. Okay, well, I don't get any of these puzzles. These are like so insanely abstract that I would not be able to figure this out like in any way, shape, or form. I'm too stupid for these games, but I still want to play them, you know? Second, third, fourth, and second. And second now. Go. Done. We grabbed another vacuum tube. Okay, we're done with that. Yeah, the clock was showing 2:35. Let's go downstairs and do it. Go back downstairs and look at the map on the wall, which shows you different time zones. Now, examine the 3 clocks on the wall to the right. Set the times as follows. Okay, so this is just a test of where, like, if it's... Wait, it's 9:35? What's the US Army clock? 14:35. The cuckoo is German. That's 8:35, and Egypt is 9:35. Okay. This is some high-level puzzles, because I would never be able to figure this shit out. Okay, so Egypt is 9:35. And Germany cuckoo is 8:35. I did it right, didn't I? I guess not. Ah, shit. Okay, now I'm stuck again. Okay, how do I activate this puzzle? What am I doing wrong? I'm not sure what exactly I'm doing wrong. I'm setting the time correctly, according to the guide at least. But it's not showing. It's not doing it, you know. Like, am I meant to pull something afterwards? Okay, Egypt 9:35. Okay, this is 8:35. There's nothing I can click on here. That takes me out. Wait. I'm stupid. This is the cuckoo clock and this is the army clock. It says US Army right here. I mixed up the clocks. 1435, and this is meant to be 9 or 8. Sorry. But it's still not really registering, is it? It is not. What did I do wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong here? It's at 9:35, 8:35, 14:35. Yep, that's not how that's working. I figured if I flicked it all the way around, then maybe it would be different, but no. Everything is 35. Everything is 35, yeah. But I'm this close to switching the game to Bleach, not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like I might be like running out of steam for point and click adventure games at this point. I've been doing a lot of them in the past few streams. Let me double check it with the other guide that I was looking at earlier. Because maybe the guide is wrong. Time differences between US, Egypt and Germany. Set the army clock to 2:35 p.m. military time. Set to 14:35. Yes. Set German clock to 8:35. Just click the hands to set it. And set the Egyptian clock to 9:35. Left camel, set arrows, right camel. The cuckoo clock chimes and opens, giving you a third vacuum tube. Well, it isn't. That's not what it's doing. Nope, I didn't go crazy. This should be the correct solution. Okay, let me save. Let me restore. Maybe that will fix it. Set it back to that. $9.35 it was. $8.35. And this was $14.35. Okay, and it should work, but it isn't. Huh. Let me go back upstairs and just to make sure the time I was looking at is actually 2:35. Keep going straight. Look at the clock again. Okay, the reason I was confused is because this is like a traditional clock. So downstairs I thought it was going to be the same, but it's not. So it's 14:35. Slowest animations. Yeah, I can kind of understand why Joel might have dropped this one specifically. This one is extra. This one is extra. Set correctly, as always. Why the fuck did it work then? I flipped through it like 3 times and only then did it work. Okay, we don't have to we have to quit the game now though. Hopefully people who are watching the VOD are skipping ahead. But yeah, that like This annoyed me. Because, like, I was doing it correctly. The game didn't want to count it. Ignore me, Grandpa. Okay, now we have to replace the vacuum tubes. Skip the animation. Oh no, I can't. Zoom in. Use the last bulb. What's it gonna look like? Walken? Yeah, yeah. Go right. Forward. Left. And examine the port.
Dynamics operating system.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, here we have to go right.
Wofford Well.
Okay, we found Wofford's well. Okay. Okay, let's go. The password is Walken.
This is really strange. Books, pictures, and references to Victorian England. The old man must have been constructing a virtual Victorian environment at the time of his murder. But why?
Because he was inspired by his favorite killer, Jack the Ripper. Okay.
Apparently the Woffords did most of their notional modeling in this well. The virtual tools of the trade were apparent. But what caught my eye was the scale model of a virtual city that was stored here.
You don't say. Okay, so...
Apparently the Woffords did most of their notional modeling.
Okay, we did the... We did that. Exit cyberspace. Space. Okay, we're at a new location. Ooh, exciting. Circus Maximus. Look at him. Green dude. Respiration normal.
You must be Jake Quinlan looking for the Falcon.
How do you know who I am?
Gambit called ahead. It's strange. Burton usually sends Dr. Cable whenever she's in trouble.
Oh, news travels fast.
I guess.
Okay, ask him all the questions.
Where's Falconetti?
Not a simple question. He's usually in two places at once. Tell Burton and Cable they gotta beg in person for Eddie's aid.
Get angry. Okay?
Don't play games with me, Circuit Head. Lives are at stake. See, I don't have time to trade one-liners with a goddamn glorified houseboy. You don't give me Falconetti in 5 seconds, I'm gonna email your address to Detective Magnata, and you won't be dancing with any shadows in a maximum security prison.
Monitoring Helen 1, Circus
Don't
Mix.
blow your motherboard because Burton's getting lazy. That's her problem, not mine.
I wouldn't do that to this dude. He looks kind of
Falcon
cool.
is playing in one of his wells. The address is Circus Maximus.
Monitoring Helen
I'd
1,
suggest
Circus
trying a
Mix.
different approach with him if you're planning on cooperation.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Pulse 58.
My pleasure.
Respiration.
Okay, what about his talent though?
Monitoring
Tell me,
Helen
Twig.
1, Circus
Is Eddie as good as his rep?
Best I've ever seen, and I'm no amateur. He can deck for days straight.
He can
and
deck.
keep sharp.
Respiration.
No paranoia, no mental fatigue, no loss of rationality.
Monitoring
Of course, it
Helen
doesn't
1,
hurt to have
Circus
someone
Mix.
like me
Blood pressure
cooking for him.
20/7.
Bro is cooking.
Pulse
You keep him drugged.
Hey, even an archangel like the Falcon needs medication. Extended decking, very hard on the dendrites.
Extended decking?
And the
blood pressure
took us.
20/7.
Lots of sitting.
Pulse 58.
I could imagine.
Respiration.
What's with the shadow?
Like him?
Monitoring
He's a
Helen
movement
1,
model
Circus
for a
Mix.
sea-space doppelganger I'm developing. If it all works out,
20/7.
it'll give me true multitasking capability. This is just practice, of course. The real thing will be in cyberspace. Excuse me.
Monitoring Helen 1,
Sensor
Circus
switch.
Mix.
I'm getting extra thirsty today for some reason.
Pulse 50.
Okay, we got his information.
Respiration.
Need to go to the newsroom again.
Monitoring Helen 1, Circus Mix.
User computer to access cyberspace. Why is my caps lock on anyway? It was on for a second.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, Falconetti's well.
Falconetti Circus.
Okay, so Circus Maximus.
Looking for Falconetti? Well, I think you got him.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on
He
here?
looks very Italian indeed.
It's a 40 gigabyte virtual environment.
40
Made it
gigabytes.
myself. Pretty impressive, huh?
No.
Think of it like a game room, and you're my favorite toy. You're called the Answer Doll, and the idea is I throw a knife, and you answer a question. Who the fuck sent you?
Oh, I got my dick. Huh. What do I say? It doesn't say on the guide.
You kiss my ass. You want to talk to me? You get me down from here.
An ass kissing? That's a pretty high order. Not a smart move for somebody in your position. You gotta get bald, buddy. Ah!
This has nothing to do with you.
I have a friend who was attacked by the Ripper.
The Ripper. Someone who's almost as good with knives as I am.
She needs your help.
Before I help you, you gotta show me what you're worth in cyberspace. I'm gonna work with you. I gotta know you can handle yourself.
What are you gonna do? Give me a test?
I'm gonna run you through a course, see how you shoot. If you shoot a bad guy, you get a point. If you shoot a good guy, you lose. My score was pretty damn high. Beat it and we'll talk.
Okay, there's a code for this, but I'll give it a shot. On Rails Gaming. I think I shot him. Am I getting any points here? I got that point. Okay, there's infinite ammo at least, so I can mash it. I can't even tell who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. They're so dark. I love the animation, the boners look kind of like. Oh, that's a good guy. Oops. How is that not a bad guy? Okay.
In case you forgot, my score was higher. Come on! Go for the gold, Quinlan!
Okay, let me try again. Paradise.
Nice shooting, cowboy.
Yeah, I'm not playing that
Reckon
game.
you can fly with the Falcon after
That's
all.
not what I
How's about
turned
you
this on
moving
for.
back to Hacienda?
Now, you wouldn't be lying to me now, would you, Eddie? Because I've been to your house, and you weren't there.
Well, just because you can't see me doesn't mean I'm not there. Talk to Twig. He'll be expecting you.
Okay. Got through the nightmarish boner zone. Welcome to Falconetti's weird virtual bondage circus. Yep, I experienced that just now. It was weird. How are you doing, Moxie, by the way? Yeah, we got through that, so we have to go back to the safe house. Gotta talk to Twig.
Cyberspace.
We're exiting cyberspace. Okay, so now we need to go to Falconetti's house. Talk to Twig.
Monitoring Helen 1 circus bases.
Play straight with me, Twig. I'm all played out. I want to see your boss in the flesh.
Relax. He wired me on the Ethernet. He's on the other side of the door behind me.
Mhm.
Once I open it,
On the Ethernet.
you're on your own.
Yeah, I was having some issues with one of the puzzles earlier where I did the correct thing, but it didn't let me progress until I set the time like 3 times. Like I was doing the clock puzzle and I did it like I had to cycle the clock like 3 times around until it actually worked. I don't know why, but at least it worked in the end, because I thought I was gonna get soft locked afterwards. Okay, wrong side, wrong side.
Circus Maximus. Blood pressure 120/70.
Is that him? Is bro chillin'? Damn, now that is... Now this is Sword Art Online.
You had to come up for air. Hey, Twig, you lazy piece of shit! What kind of cheap-ass nootropics you feed me? To barely keep up with the data transfer in there. Wonder I lost that fucking contest.
Bondage
All right,
gaming.
hotshot. What do you want?
Okay, let's go in order.
There's this detective named Magnata working the case. Won't tell me much.
You say Magnata? Christ. He's worse than fucking criminals.
Sounds like you know him.
Know him. I know him. I know I'd like to blow his fucking brains out.
Well,
Bro just wants more cowbell, you know?
how did an outlaw like you hook up with a respected doctor like Burton?
Mean she didn't tell you? Babe has the hots for me. Has for years.
Babe has hots for me. Yeah.
Does she?
Okay, ask about the Ripper.
What's your take on the Ripper, Eddie?
Holy shit, I just realized you're the one he writes to. He's the only reason to read the rag. Fucking guy's incredible. He gets in there, paints the room in blood like Jackson Pollock on crack, and gets out without a trace. And that's buzzing about this psycho.
Buzzing.
You sound like his #1 fan.
Can't get the guy out of my head. His stealth, his tools. I've been collecting knives for 30 years. I don't have a clue what kind of blade he's using.
Asking about the knives on the wall.
What's with all these knives?
Well, for one, I'd say they're sharp.
Hey, Dwagon.
I didn't mean that.
How you doing?
Oh,
How you skimmed the chat. Thank you,
I
thank you,
collect
appreciate it.
knives.
It was so obvious, come on.
Serial killer loose. Knives equal killer. Right? Gee, I heard you reporter types were smart, but heck, you're way over my head here.
Appreciate it. I didn't really have the arm to ban him myself, so.
My friend and partner was attacked by the Ripper.
If you're going through all this for a woman, I assume you're doing her.
That's fantastic. That's good to know.
Crazy shit for love, don't we?
Yeah, I'm beginning to think so.
Yeah. Glad you're feeling better.
Look, Eddie, why don't you help me out with Catherine?
Why should I risk my ass for you?
He can get in on the Ripper case, or he could really get to Magnata.
You could piss off your old enemy, Magnata.
Here's the deal. I've been in cyberspace for 80 hours. I gotta collect from 2 bookies, eat a big steak, 'cause I'm dying for some real food, and sweat these cheap-ass nootropics out of my system. It'll take a couple hours. I'll meet you at the ICU.
Virtual bondage?
We'll
Yes.
see what a genius can do about your babe.
As I said, Sword Art
I'll
Online.
see you there.
Disc 3. Okay. Yo, finally, Act 2.
I was beginning to think I was in a bad mystery novel where everyone did it. It was also beginning to look like I didn't know Catherine as well as I thought I did. The private sources, the research she'd been up to, and the secret meeting with the Ripper. And she never told me a thing.
Falconetti needs a power nap? He do. He's been gaming too much. Indeed, cat and chat. Talk to the receptionist. Here's the babe.
I'll see if the doctor's available, ma'am. Hold 1 moment, please.
Oh, thanks for
Quinlan.
shouting him out
Word on your
for me.
squeeze. Burton's keeping all the paperwork to herself for some reason.
Did Falconetti show up?
Yep. As a matter of fact, they should start fighting right about now. They don't usually take this long. I just wish they'd do it and get it over with. Hey, how come you never came back to see me on my break?
I'm here to see my girlfriend, Viv. She's in a coma, remember?
What do you know? A guy who's faithful.
Hmm.
Go on, run off and see your girlfriend. See if I care.
Oh, I wanted to keep talking to you, babe.
I heard that.
You haven't tested the new redeems? Feel free to explore. The bonk sound actually works. Or at least on my end it does. Everything works just well. All fine and dandy. Might be good to distract you from skill-based games. Every game is a skill-based game when I'm playing it, because I'm so bad at games. Like, this is a skill-based game. It requires a skillful brain, which I like. Let's get in. Doctor. Where is Doctor? Okay, let's keep going to the door, I guess. Man, this hospital seems so dirty for some reason.
No, Julie, no.
I don't want you here. I don't want you in this hospital.
You gotta let me do my thing. I can find out what happened to this babe. Besides, you always call me in on these. You don't this time. It look bad.
No kidding.
I like him. I like
You think
Falcon
it's
Eddie.
an accident that Magnata brought her here?
Fuck Magnata. Should have clipped his wings years ago. Try to pin this whole fucking thing on me.
Or me, which is why we do it my way, and I say no.
No what?
Yo, Quinlan. Tell Dr. Burton here to let me save your friend.
I love the single frame of me just staring. Stab. Okay, let me walk closer so we can talk. Okay, talk to Dr. Burton.
What's Falconetti talking about?
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting him do the procedure.
How long have you all known each other?
Look, Quinlan, it's personal. It has nothing to do with Pal's case, believe me.
Suspicious. I don't trust this chin.
What thing are you talking about, Eddie?
Decking into this chick's consciousness.
Yeah.
I can access her brain just like I can a computer.
Well, what good is that? She's in a coma.
She's not brain dead. Her essence, her personality, whatever. It's all
Whatever.
still in there. I mean, if I could just get at it, there's a chance I could even rebuild her memory.
It's not that simple. For one thing, you don't know for a fact how much of her essence she's retained. For another, you have psychological ice to deal with. You'd be fighting her mind. The strain could kill her.
XQC is questioning the situation.
You knew Magnata years ago.
He was a very different man then. He used to be a scumbag. Now, he's a scumbag with a badge.
He used to be a scumbag. Now, he's a scumbag with a bag. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
Why would he try to pin the murders on you?
Gotta pin it on somebody to make a buck. I guess he thinks I'm an easy target.
Is your method dangerous?
What, are you kidding? Of course it's dangerous. We're not talking about accounting databases here. Decking into an organism's a lot harder than linking
Oh yeah, I
into a
like me
machine.
some decking into
You can't be
organisms, you
overriding
know.
shit. You gotta watch where you're digging around. Emotions, memories, potentially very damaging. It's worth the risk.
It's worth it.
Well, how
It's
do you
worth it.
figure?
I can rebuild her memory. I can make that image so real, you'll think it's breathing. You'll be able to stare the killer right in the eye.
Well, that would save Catherine and anybody else the Ripper had on his list. I mean, what's the real reason for preventing Falconetti from doing this, Burton?
Do I detect a little magnata in the reporter's line of questioning? Do any damn thing you want. I'm going to the gym.
Yo, that's so me.
Starting to look a little flanky there, Claire. Tighten up those buns, baby.
Tying up those buns.
What do you mean? We're gonna deck to Catherine's brain now?
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
You can really get to know your girlfriend now. Here's the deal. With both of us being in there, it's gonna take everything I've got to maintain a link between us, to isolate a pathway to whatever's left of her consciousness. If her brain starts throwing ice at us, you're gonna have to fight it. Think you can handle that?
Can I handle
I
that?
think I can.
Yeah. Okay, let me shave. Here we go. Okay, so once Dr. Button is left, use the computer on the right to access Catherine's mind. Let's do it. We'll give it one shot. But I don't really like these action sequences. I give them like one attempt, and then I usually just skip them because the game just lets you. So at that point, why not? You know. Blub. 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 How annoying is the cooking noise? Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good actually.
Keep that ice off me. Getting a fix on your girlfriend. There's definitely something there.
Okay, got it. We're doing it.
Shoot that ice, Quinlan!
Shit.
Keep looking for that ice, Quinlan. I'm busy.
We're looking. Okay, we're kind of losing the edge now.
Keep that ice off me. Getting a fix on your girlfriend. There's definitely something there.
I'm trying, dude. Well, just get to it already.
Shoot that ice, Quinlan!
How is that ice anyway? It's a blob. Shit.
Keep looking for that ice, Quinlan. I'm busy.
Bro, I'm missing every single one now.
I got us fixed on the pathway. Now let me get a piece of this action.
Did we do it?
Now here's what you gotta do. Burton and Cable have been feeding her as much of her personal background as I can. You need to bring her up to speed on what she knew when she was
Oh, we did it.
attacked. Use the information about the Ripper you think she may have known. That'll help her rebuild her memory. Right now, she's not even verbal. The more information she gets from you and Burton, the more she'll remember, the more she'll be able to tell us.
She looks so real.
That's because everything you're seeing right now is streaming directly from her brain.
Streaming
not
from her
mediated by any
brain.
software. That's her, as her own mind's eye conceives herself. Be prepared. When you get close to her, you're gonna change. You'll look just as real.
Silver Surfer looking ass. They look so gooey. Hello. Oh, she's chilling. Anyways, let's exit then. Okay, let's get out.
Not bad for a first-timer. Was it good for you, too?
You kicked ass in there.
No shit, Sherlock. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got about a month of girly mags to catch up on.
Oh, you. Girly mags in 2041. Wow. Didn't account for the internet as much as I thought the game did. Anyways, okay, Falconetti, exit Catherine's mind, return to the elevator and head down to the morgue. Okay, hopefully the game doesn't flash me again. Although to be safe, I can always just, you know, enlarge myself. I mean, it would be kind of weird if the guy was still working on the same body. Or maybe it'll be a dude this time. Yeah, this game has to be rated M for mature, right? I don't actually know. Okay, time to go downstairs. Still have yet to go down the other hallway here, but eventually we'll get there, I'm sure. Morgue. Morgue. It was released in America. I'm sure kids could have bought the game and no retail seller would have said no. To be fair. Most of the time when I was buying video games as a kid, they also never said no. Oh, there's nobody there. Nice. No need to worry about Booba.
Excuse me.
Hey! What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. This place is off limits to unauthorized personnel.
That's a new guy.
I'm Jake Quinlan from the Virtual Herald. Who are you?
I'm Bob Epples, the new pathologist, and I'm not to speak with you, Mr. Quinlan.
Well, what are you talking about? Where's Farley?
Mr. Farley is no longer employed here. He was let go.
Oh,
he was
probably
fired.
He was playing around too much. Ask her why Farley was fired.
Why was Farley fired?
I didn't ask, but I got the feeling that Mr. Farley liked to talk a little too much, and I don't plan on making the same mistake. So please leave, Mr. Quinlan, before someone sees me talking with you.
Where is Farley?
I have no idea where Mr. Farley is. But from what I've heard about him, I suggest you look for him in a restaurant. One that specializes in fatty cuisine. Do-do-do.
Fatty cuisine, okay. Fat shaming. Okay, we can go to the police station. Bob sucks. Okay, police station. This tune is growing on me. I don't know why. Tried using the cadavers as his personal lunchboxes. I mean, I would have thought that he was probably getting a bit too comfortable with the bodies, but, you know, that's just me being a bit grim.
What do you got? A cot in the back there, Quinlan? Here's my stuff. I'm going into interrogation, Brandon. You know, little police work. How's the coffee, Sarge?
Nice and hot. Guys got balls so big they collect the gum on the floor. They do. They drag.
They drag.
Soho Precinct, Sergeant Brandon speaking. What's your problem? Chekhov, I'm talking to you. Right. Don't call him anymore.
Damn. Smooth. Anyways,
Any new developments, Lou?
Sure, but nothing's getting us closer to Ripper.
Like what?
Like earlier today, Magnata pulled 2 cops who've been on the Ripper case since the beginning, replaced them with new guys. Now that's bound to set the investigation back.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I say. I know. Tell me about it.
how does he have so much influence over this police force?
What's the buzz in the precinct on Falconetti?
Word is that outlaw's mixed up in this somehow. Magnata's pulled the hard copies on all of Falconetti's records, and he's had passwords put on computer files.
Passwords?
There must be something there he's looking for.
Or maybe something he's trying to hide. Lou, what do you know about the Hamilton-Wofford murder?
I haven't followed the case. I don't know much about the guy except that he did some work for the precinct some years ago.
What kind of work?
Magnata hired him, I don't know, 5-6 years back to build a virtual target range.
They should have put him in Cyberpunk.
Cyberspace training.
More fitting than John Wick.
Yeah, that's probably why he took the case on, even though he's got his hands full with the Ripper.
Anyway, let's go back. Where is the observation room? Is it straight? Is it down there? It is. We have not been able to go down here yet. So exciting. Okay, restricted area. I haven't saved in a while, let me do that. Okay, do I go to this one or this one?
I'm not a fucking dealer, man. Those were legal dosages for my personal use. I'm holding down like 4 jobs at once, man. I need the fucking mental clarity, okay?
See how much clarity you have when I'm done with you. Those senior citizens you sold that Lucidril B to had severe arterial hypertension. 5 of them pop blood vessels in their heads. Now talk, fuckhead. What are you looking at?
What are you looking at? Okay. Probably is an artist. How did he see me? That's impossible. Or not very easy at least. Private time with the suspect, you see. I just physically cannot do his accent. I just can't. It's impossible for me. I think it's just because I'm Polish, you know. Okay. Approach the filing cabinet straight ahead and use the scan card. You will see Magnata's personal file.
Files are locked. Looks like I need some kind of ID card to open them.
Oh, well, good thing I swiped that from Magnata. Pardon?
Vince Magnata's personnel file. Could make for interesting reading.
Scorpio Award for highest bounty collection. 2035 to 2040. Virtual cluster for outstanding police work in C-space. 6 fatalities in line of duty. Details of each case stored in core backup files. Access file name Slayer. So much cyberspace tech in the future, but they still use lots of paper, and they also get magazines for porn. But okay. Open WAC and examine the electronic journal. Okay. Okay, and the decryption key is... the password is Scorpio on the medium. Okay. So it's Scorpio. There we go. Only Jack the Ripper? What's his name? Music. Have we found out Walken's crimes? We're making progress. I mean, you know, he can still be innocent. Maybe he's just a dickhead, you know? He can still be an asshole. But, like, maybe he's fine. He eviscerates and brags about it in crazed letters to the public. Like his namesake, he holds a city in terror. The police are helpless to stop him. He strikes without warning and vanishes without a trace. I suspect the Ripper is one of the 3 people Vincent Magnata, the lead detective in the case, Claire Burton, the meta-cog, cyber surgeon, or Joey Falconetti, a legendary deck cowboy with a criminal past. I must investigate these 3, learn anything I can about them. Whilst in Burton's office, I noticed an old college text called Advanced Notional Mapping. There's an inscription inside. It's a slim chance, but could be a lead. Okay, we're making some progress in terms of plot. Just like last game, we were just looking for a murder. All the other crimes he has done is not important. Exactly. Classic murder mystery, man. Whoever's bodies we have to walk over to get to the point, you know, we'll do it. Soap delivered as promised. Soap guy. I can learn even more about Magnata, Burton, and Falconetti if I dare. I've taken measures to hide what Soap delivered, using the book The Woman of Whitechapel and Jack the Ripper seems appropriate. If everything works out, I'll be rich over this. At first, I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I lived in a ratty triplex for half a dozen years. That will never happen to me a second time. Is it going to decrypt the rest of it? Or is that as far as it goes? Ah, yeah, okay. The guide says the others will fail to decrypt, so this is as far as we can read. Okay, back to Catherine Powell's apartment. Gotcha. Disc 4 into Drive G. Okay. Okay, we're on Disc 4, guys. Out of 6. Disc 4 out of 6. Although over halfway through the game by disc standards. But I don't think according to this guide, where the bar isn't halfway through the page, so probably not halfway through yet, but still. We've been making a lot of progress since we passed the clock puzzle. Okay. Okay, here we have to look at the star. Look on the far left wall below the star signs. Ooh, okay. Did you see the Easter egg of a bartender doing a horrible pour at the bar? Project pours half a beer. Yeah, that's an Easter egg. I mean, I've done it like 3 times. Was that intentional? Ask ChatGPT if the amount of discs correlates to the game time. No, I will not be asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT was giving me some dumb answers yesterday, so I'm not going to use it again. Okay, look at the far left wall, number of stand size. Open the book. Okay. Book. Okay. Number of the blue buttons as follows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Based on the third journal entry, enter the code 155365. Okay. 155362. Okay. It's not having understood what I said. 155362. Okay, we got the futuristic CD. Data disk. Done. I wonder if Magnata's gonna wonder where his card is. Okay, go over to the computer on the in the other corner of the room and use the disk. But yeah, ChatGPT too advanced for me to understand. It's gonna be a side story. He just wonders where it went. Possibly. Okay, let's pop this sucker into the computer. Okay, not too close, too close. I don't want to look at the green goblin. Inventory, data disk, use. Come on. Okay, do I use it like this? Yes, okay. Wow, the animation of the shadow. The ray tracing is incredible. 46
Catherine never was any good with numbers.
To the power of 2? Divided by... Wait. Let me do that again. I kind of missed it. I'm just opening a snipping tool.
Catherine never was any good with numbers.
Okay, that's open. I think the guide tells me the correct answer anyway, but like I'm taking a snapshot of it anyway. Okay. Newsroom. Catherine's is the one with the calculator. Divided by 71 NV equals 5. Anyone here a maths person? Can you solve that equation? Go to Catherine's desk and examine the calculator. Press these buttons. Math, yeah. I was always more literary I could never do math stuff. That's why I'm not a programmer today. Unfortunately. And somehow my stupid friends from high school, or at least one of them, is. So, okay, so 46. Squared divided by 7 inv equals 5? Huh.
Pretty clever. A neat little place to store surveillance bugs.
So I have a JP diploma. Yes. It is. A bug. Okay. 2 bugs. Okay. Okay, we need to look inside the... or peep inside the police station again. And we go into Magnata's room and be like, I think you dropped something. He'll kill me if I do that. Funny they still use standalone hardware calculators in the future. Yeah. This game has a very, very interesting idea of what the future is like. Every door is like a vacuum sealed thing.
Enough, okay? I sold those fossils some Lucid B, not my fault they
The guy on the floor looks
blowouts.
like BB No Money.
I mean, what are you making a big deal out of this for? It's not like they weren't ready for the big sleep.
It's touching to see you feel so deeply. They say underneath the skin of every junkie runs the blood of a poet. I wouldn't know. I'm just a cop who loves his job.
Team again.
No performance now, mother. I'm in rehearsal.
No performance now, mother. I love him. Wow, he's been there for a while. But yeah, when was the last time you used a calculator personally? Like bruh. I don't think I touched a calculator since I was in high school. I know some people had the scientific ones as well, which could play like Minecraft on them. 1 week ago. You know, what did you do for work? Or was it not for work? Was it for like cutting timber or something? I head to Magnata's office and use the cigar band bug on this box of cigars. Just for inventory purposes? Old bull. Bullshit. Band bug. Is it this one?
Magnata will never even notice the bug is there.
He'll never notice it, even though it's so apparent. I guess Yuna must work at antique shops. True. Or maybe gold. I use a calculator tons in Factorio. Okay. You gaming. Of cigars. Okay, we have to dip. Let's do teleport. Tribeca Center again. Let's talk to the receptionist again.
Metacog, hold on. Hey, Jake. Saw your story on the last murder.
What's up, babe?
Look, you know I was just kidding about your squeeze croaking and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God, man, it must have been awful. And I'll tell you something else. Magnato's been looking for you. I mean, I figured you should know, because he is not the kind of guy I would want looking for me. He isn't even the kind of guy I'd want to look at me.
Is he here now?
He just left. Coast is clear.
Thanks, Viv. I appreciate it.
Ask her if she's single.
I
Single.
don't know if you don't, but you're welcome just the same.
Damn, she's such a... Ooh. Who is this actress? I need to know. Although this is from in the 90s, she's probably like 50 now. And that's me assuming she's 20. Okay, try to look to the receptionist. Pick up the scan card on the counter on the left. Okay, swipe it. Yeah.
Hi, Quinlan. No word on your squeeze.
No squeeze. No squeeze. That's a shame. I tried, man. I tried asking. No dialogue options. This isn't a typey game. This isn't a Sierra game. Now pick up the scan card on the counter on the left. Now approach the elevator and head up to the wards. Oh, we're finally going to the left. I bit my tongue. We're finally going to the left. Come on. Okay, we're going left. Why does the hospital have so much skulls, you know? Okay, now we have a scan card. Use. No. Cannot use this object here. Do I need to get closer?
Locked. Damn. How am I supposed to open this?
Maybe look at the thing. Okay, now I can use it. So tedious. Wing. Okay, we're in Dr. Burton's office. Examine the anatomy model on the left. Yo, who is that bust?
What's a cyber surgeon need with an anatomy model?
That is literally me. This is me when I'm gaming. What do you mean I can't? Eyeball, use the bug.
Well, that fits in there nicely.
It's convenient. Back out, then examine the open book on the bench on the left. Okay.
A copy of Advanced Notional Modeling.
I don't think that's important. nothing I can examine here. Ooh, I can move now.
Object scanned into database.
Okay. Yellow page, got.
Dr. Burton's prescription pad.
Might as well take it.
Into database.
Okay. Can I take the stapler? No. Okay, that's it. Going to the main desk, take the description pod into your WAC database. University, okay. We unlocked a new place to go. University. Scary noises, once again. Okay. Go straight ahead and into Dr. Beach office. Dr. Beach's office. This game is too scary for me. Don't worry, this is just Christopher Walken Simulator.
I expect you in my office tomorrow with your work completed, Mr. Wendell. Good day, Mr. Wendell. Yes.
Excuse me, Professor Beck. I'm a reporter for the Virtual Herald. You have a few minutes?
That's how many I have exactly, a few. What can I do for you?
Here he's stealing evidence. He's very scary, yes.
Do you remember a student of yours named Claire Burton?
The only student I ever encouraged to leave school. Why do you ask?
You advised a student to leave school?
Frankly, this place had nothing to offer her. It was my feeling that it could have even restricted her development. But I repeat, why do you ask?
Well, she's taking care of a friend of mine. And some of her colleagues think that her treatment is a bit unorthodox.
I have no doubt it is. She wouldn't look at things the way most surgeons do. It's what makes her so creative, so innovative.
She seems a bit weird about it.
Oh, she's quirky, all right. I certainly remember that about her.
She's a weird girl.
Some very unusual predilections indeed, but that's often a mark of genius. Unless Claire has changed drastically in the years since I've seen her, you have no need for concern.
And this music's so loud.
Was a man named Joey Falconetti a student of yours?
No, but I remember him well.
No.
He was an astonishing cyber surfer. But he was more interested in pretty assistance than in any genuine original thought.
Yeah.
Did he have a, affiliation with Claire Burton?
By affiliation, I assume you mean did she have an affair with him? I couldn't say. She may well have found his air of danger sexually appealing, and she was certainly aggressive intellectually. I'm sure she went after him to challenge his skills, see if she could prove herself superior. Who knows? The Web Runners may even have been her idea.
The what?
The Web Runners. It was a gaming club of some sort. It was cutting edge. Claire and Falconetti were among the founding members. In fact, when she left school, Claire seemed to do little else. She virtually disappeared.
Does this club still exist? I mean, where can I find them?
Oh, they're like children with a secret clubhouse. All I know is that they post notice of their meetings on the bulletin board out in the hallway. They usually encode the information, however, hiding it amongst the flyers and announcements posted there.
Is this a famous actress?
Arranging those flyers in the proper order will form a sentence revealing where and when the runners plan to meet.
Like, I don't recognize her. Like, I feel like I recognize most of the actors in this game except for like this person.
Do you know anything about a policeman named Vince Magnotta?
Claire used to mention him. Apparently he had quite a temper.
Okay, well, we're out of dialogue now. Talk about everything. Leave the office. Okay, I gotta step ahead a smidge. Then turn right. Straight.
So the location of the Web Runner's loft is hidden somewhere on this board.
Oh. Dragnet Film Festival starring Jack Webb, Harry Morgan, Puckett Hall. 6:30 Saturday. Tickets $6. Eros film series. Ooh. Eros. Gearing up for 2041. Due to brawling between the advertising and the layout staff, the staff of NYUer will be meeting at the new address at typical, the bleed on the digital copy. Kiger. Zoo House. Beer. Nootropics on demand. Vasopressin. Take home some memories. Girls, boys. Girls and boys. What? For rent. A former warehouse converted to a loft. Apartment, okay. I will holo record your term papers. $30 per megabyte. Fast turnaround. Learn, grow, and make a difference. Be a Vista volunteer. Man, they still use Windows Vista in the future? $30 per megabyte. Yeah. Provide a ton to gang life. Earn money for college. Pad your resumes with worthwhile humanitarian effort. Okay. Use the electronic bulletin board on the wall and view all 8 messages. There are 5 of them that have a number in the last line that you have to piece together to form a message. You must drag these in order across the bottom. Display these spread out the order of the left to right. Pink. Okay, I'm assuming this. Pink, blue. Am I doing this correctly? Pink, blue, red, white, green. Not gonna be this green though. GameCon. Did I do this wrong? Runners. Okay, wait. Pink web 4. Okay, I'm not seeing web anywhere. Oh yeah, here, web 4. Okay. You must drag these in order across the bottom of the display. Oh, okay. Yeah, this must be it. Okay, last one is green on Gramercy Street. Okay, that's not it. It's definitely this one.
Got it.
Got it.
I hope the web runners don't mind a visitor.
I don't know what I got exactly, but we did it. You'll mention that you got the message when they are correctly positioned. Okay, I think I can leave now. Okay. Okay, Web Runners Loft. Okay. Press the code button. Okay, and here we have to type in the code. From the numbers in the bulletin board, which was 450-144 286. Hello? The music kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 2. You know, Arsenal Gear.
Hey, man, what the fuck? Where's the 7th Cavalry? Are you mad? You almost gave me a stroke. I was doing the Custer Sim, and I was the only Korean Indian, and I had Goldilocks by the throat.
This won't take too long, honey. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Make an appointment with my secretary.
I'm gonna tell you what I've been going through lately. Hop along. I've been playing tag with a serial killer and ruining my shine by walking through his victim's guts. My girlfriend's in a coma, and the next time the Ripper kills, it could possibly be yours truly. So fuck your cartoons!
Fuck your cartoons.
Hey.
Fine. Now, let's talk.
Okay.
A woman named Claire Burton. Used to be a runner. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her. I mean, I don't know her. I know who she is or who she was. She was one of the first, a proto-runner. We care about our history, man. You've got to know where you've been to know where you're going.
Wow, it's interesting. So, what do you know about her?
I just know who she is. Seen her pictures hanging on the walls in here. You can see them yourself.
She's fed up.
Do you know anything about a guy named Falconetti?
Every runner's heard of the Falcon. He's a legend on heels. Before he was a runner, he fracked with a gang called Era 33.
Falconetti was a 33. Was he part of this TRW thing?
Story is he masterminded it. Core override. Took out the credit record of every adult on the East Coast. Cops never got him. They say he's still out there, waiting to strike again.
I bet.
I bet. Okay, ask her if she's ever heard of Vince Magnotta.
Ever hear of Vince Magnotta?
Sounds familiar. You'd have to grep the runner's archive well to see if that guy means anything.
Okay, how to access the runner's
How can I
archive?
access the runner's archive?
Never actually been there myself. It's for senior runners only. I know the address. It's at Anachrony Station. You're on your own with the ice, though. It's a bitch.
Okay, thanks.
Tis a bitch. Okay. She's kind of cute though. She's kind of baddie. But again, this is a game from the 90s, so she's probably like 50 now. Okay, let's look at photos. Okay, that looks like Andrew Tate. Okay. Michael being picky just because she's 50, no wonder he is alone. Well, to be fair, I mean, you're saying that. I actually have a funny story about that. I used to go to uni with this one guy in Japan. He was from America, and he met. He was talking to this teacher on like a chatting app just to improve his Japanese. Since before he came to Japan, and when he got to Japan, he met her, and within 1 month they got married. Like I was like, what the fuck did you do, dude? Did you fucking do, dude? But yeah, they got married. They had a wedding and everything. And I wonder how they're doing. And obviously, this teacher, obviously he was like 20. The teacher was like 42. No, she was 42. And you know, good for them, you know. Glad they're happy, but I don't know, it just sits with me wrong. Maybe she looked 25. Yeah, probably. That's probably like a part of it. But yeah, we need to go back to the newsroom. Well, she was Japanese. Maybe she looks 25. Yeah. Japanese ladies do age very slowly. But once like, you know, aging hits them, it hits them like a truck. Use your computer to access cyberspace. It's called Riz, that's what happened. Yeah, I mean, he was a conventionally attractive guy, I guess.
Exit cyberspace.
Okay. Okay, let's look for the web runner as well. Return to the UK. Well, they can't deny it though.
Web runners archive.
Okay. Scary spider. Okay. The password. Anachrony station. You need to solve a 25... Oh no. You need to solve a 25-piece sliding puzzle. You're fucking kidding me. You're not serious. What the hell? Puzzles. I already forgot what the picture looks like, you know? Okay. Okay. We're making some progress. I think that's there. Screw this. I'm skipping it. I hate sliding puzzles with a passion. God bless like this guide, which includes every single code, like a cheat code to skip every single puzzle. Like I can entertain them, but I don't have to beat them.
Cyberspace traveler. Strengths include graphical user interface development in multi-dimensional hyperplanes and first-person post-arcade shooters. Handle, Churchill. Games author, Hostage Golf, Slipstream, and Hip Hop Mafia. Left web runners after marriage to Joey Falconetti ended in divorce 15 years ago.
I like to believe that too, that I'm better than most people, but I forgot what the initial image looked like and it was too repetitive. So, I mean, we did it the other day with that, Return to Zork, with little to no problems, and that was a big puzzle.
Josie Dorset, 3-year member, an extraordinary hacker and decker, but one known not to flaunt her cyberspace talents in a pretentious fashion. Handle, Disraeli, games author, Alien Mothers, Virtual Twister, and Beach Party Cryonics. Graduate research thesis on the effects of extended decking brought her national acclaim in the cyberspace community. An enthusiastic gamer, she died under very mysterious circumstances. The Josie Dorset case is still unsolved today. Josie Dorset left behind an ex-husband and a teenage daughter.
I don't know why I struggled for like 5 minutes with the Neverhood one. It's way smaller than most of the other ones that we did.
5-year member. a highly skilled programmer, decker, and designer. Best known for his controversial
I like his
path,
style.
followed by his personal religious conversion.
Thank you very much.
Albert, games author, Sim Team Runaway Exploitation, Headhunter, New Testament Interactive Volume 1, Sim Noah and Genesis, the ultimate god game. Reputed to be the web runner's programmer extraordinaire, expert in low-level supercomputer programming, author of several controversial underground games that continue to draw a large cult following. Following a personal religious conversion, Estevez became a senior programmer for Revelation Incorporated, where he is designing and writing a new line of religious interactive adventures.
Religious entertainment. I'm sure he wrote like Captain Bible or something. Which, by the way, I just remembered that exists. Yo guys, we gotta play Captain Bible sometime. Just the atmosphere got to me. True.
Also known as Falcon Eddie, 8-year member, founding father, an angel, an ace-cracker, a master of cyberspace. Handle, Beaverbrook, games author, Collateral Damage 2020, Humvee, Logic Bomb, and Dwarf Toss. Left runners 15 years ago when convicted of murder in the first degree. Conviction was overturned 2 years later, when it was discovered that a police officer had falsified evidence leading to the conviction. The police officer suspected, but never convicted of mishandling the evidence, was Vincent Magnotta, a former web runner.
False allegations by Magnata. Are you never gonna play the games included in the Summit OS? I'm stupid. Remind me what that is.
Stephanie Jordan, 5-year member, decker of modest ability, no significant strengths or specialties. Handle, Victoria, games author, trophy wife, and streptococcus. Most notable for the company she kept, Jordan engaged in lengthy multiplayer gaming sessions with Falcon Eddie, Magnotta, and Burton, played no role in the deadly events that tore the formidable trio apart, left the runners due to unknown circumstances.
Okay.
Vincent Magnotta, 8-year member,
Magnotta.
Archangel, Ace Cracker, a master of cyberspace whose
This
talents
is-
were exceeded only by Joey Falconetti. Handle, Sir Duke, games author, designer.
This is Christopher Walken?
Hebrew Vice, Copadelphia, and Pistol Party. Betrayed runners' credo that information shall be free by joining the data fashions that the Soho precinct of the United Police Forces. Explosive romantic
That
triangle.
is fascinating.
Members
I
Claire
gotta
Burton and Joey
look into what
Falconetti
that is.
culminated with Magnotta's implicating Falconetti in a murder.
I might
and the
Google
three
that
of them
actually
leading
later.
the web runners.
Is there videos about it? I'm sure there are.
Sam Mendler, 4-year
Wow,
member,
this is
decker
here we have
of
Andrew
above-average
Tate.
ability. Strengths included interface
Tons
design
of
and
videos.
applied
I wanna check it out.
Handle, Balfour, games author, Wolfinator, Whorebusters, and President Satan. Mendler's game Wolfinator was a national bestseller. Known for his strong game design skill, Mendler followed up his smash hit with the highly controversial President Satan. Suddenly a target for an angry public and a hungry international media, Mendler left the web runners.
Yeah, this guy looks like a combination of like BB No Money and Andrew Tate.
In the ballroom. Renee Stein, 2-year member, known more as a plot writer than a decker. Strengths included character development, plot tree branching, and artificial personality construction. Handle, Salisbury. Games author, The Heat of Hate City and Bloodnet 3000. Talented writer, designer, and game scenario builder. Left the web runners to pursue a career as a hypertext novelist. She authored 3 acclaimed interactive novels before taking a position at Knopf as a senior editor.
Last one.
Claire Lynn Burton, 5-year member, gifted cyberspace
Oh, she
traveler.
has red hair.
Strengths include graphical user interface development in multi-dimensional hyperplanes and first-person post-arcade.
Where's that purple? Oh no, wait, it's
Handle,
not.
Churchill.
It's a weird.
Game
It's a weird
Golf,
hue.
Hostage Golf, Slipstream, and Hip Hop Mafia. Left web runners after marriage to Joey Falconetti ended in divorce 15 years ago.
No,
and
she's
the latter was
divorced.
sentenced to prison. Burton Falconetti marriage ceremony of note. Due to disruption by another web runner, Vincent Magnotta, who claim to be in love with Burton.
Okay. A fair zone. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's get out to the world map, and we have to go back into the newsroom apparently.
Incoming WEC transmission.
Mr. Quinlan, this is Stephanie Jordan. I was a member of the Web Runners with Claire, Eddie, and Magnata. Professor Beck emailed me, told me you were asking questions about the Ripper.
You know something about it?
I'm in terrible danger. Meet me at the Web Runners loft. Hurry. There's something in cyberspace I want to show you. If I can find it, it will change everything you know about the Ripper. Hurry.
Okay, she's gonna die next, I guess. I'm assuming as soon as I get there, she's gonna be dead. Yeah, we're almost at the end of our usual session time, but we've basically made it halfway through the halfway point of the game. Let's see what she wants to tell us though. Okay, Web Runner's Loft.
Bad weather had closed the skyways, forcing me to fight the street-level gridlock. Took me over 2 hours to get there. By the time I arrived at the Web Runner's Loft, I was too late. The Ripper had struck again, Jordan was dead.
I knew it.
Magnata had her body removed.
The cops just took the body. God, it was terrible, man. I was all decked in, and I was doing the OK Corral, and I was shooting the hell out of the Clantons, and I felt all of this bad stuff hit me, and dude, I'm not even thinking about it, because I figure it's Doc Holliday blowing Frank McClowry open. Harry's still alive, and shooting Morgan, so I know something's wrong. So I paused the program and take my goggles off, and she was just there, dude.
She was just there,
all
dude.
cut up, with her eyes open and looking at me. And fuck, I didn't do this shit, man. I didn't even see anybody leaving. I'm gonna be sick, man.
No. You take it easy, cowgirl. You take it easy. Nobody suspects you of anything. It's all gonna be over real soon.
Incoming WEC
This is why you
transmission.
should stop
Great,
gaining
well,
sometimes.
I never thought I'd see you miss a story.
Why'd you remove the body from the scene, Magnata?
You know, I'm getting tired of answering to you. I'm in charge of this investigation.
The public has the right to know what happened in there.
Not if I don't think so. Maybe I'll leak some information I just found. Interesting stuff. It seems like you were the last person Jordan contacted before she died. Powell, now Jordan. Could really make you wonder.
Okay, he's trying to deflect it onto me. Okay. The scene. Okay, go back to Tribeca Center. Look at her moves. Yeah, she's moving. Her left hand is disappearing. Tribeca Center. Disc 3 again. It's interesting how we keep jumping from disc to disc. This is how I thought FF7 would work with different locations. Like I'd have to keep replacing discs. But no, the game is just divided with like story, not the world. But okay, we're pretty much at midnight. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. It was a bit of a slower stream, but that's okay. It's the middle of the week, the start of the week, so that's expected. Tomorrow should be same as always. We'll start at the usual time, and yeah, it should be good. But the day after, yeah, we'll see how things go. I am hopeful that the day after I'll finally have some work ready. But yeah, for now, I guess that's the plan. But yeah, let me just switch over to Twitch over here, and let's see if there's anyone live that we can raid. Not a lot of people. I mean, there's 3 of you. I know that there's 3 because I can see it on the mix it up. But But yeah, let's have a look through the retro category. You can't prove that. I have an external application that lets me see everyone currently in the chat. Okay. Sort by viewers, please. I always have it set to like recommended, but I don't want that. Okay. There we go. This is way better than the previous sorting method. Okay, let's see here. Who's live? Who's playing something interesting? I might also go live a little earlier tomorrow to stream some Bleach. Like, I'll finish the first arc on my own, and then tomorrow we can start the Soul Society arc together. Denny the Shadow. Finally we can get best girl. True. Okay, Donkey Kong 64? Nah. Is there anyone live? Come on, give me someone fun. Come on, give me like a... No one is ever playing anything niche or interesting, man. They're always playing the generic. Guys, play something else. Not everything is Zelda and Mario. And Metroid or whatever. Like, play something else. Okay, let me scroll back up. I could raid into Sarzak. But I've been doing that too often, I feel. Okay, who is this? Okay. I might raid into this person. They seem nice. Anime play. Yep. So, thank you all once again very much for hanging out, as always. And yeah, please leave a Mako raid message when you're there. I'll catch you guys later on the Discord. And yeah, please... also, like a random request, guys, if you could you go into my VODs and give like everything I like, just for pushing it, because like I feel like my VODs have been stagnating lately, and I'm not sure why. But you don't have to, obviously, no pressure. However you do, I appreciate it. People streaming obscure games almost never use the retro category. Instead, they did category on the game name, making it impossible. Yeah, it makes it impossible to find them, which is annoying. But yeah, regardless, I really appreciate you guys' presence, as always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe some Bleach, and then we'll continue with Ripper. If I really lock in, we can probably finish Ripper as well. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye-bye. And to everyone watching the VOD, thank you for hanging out, and I apologize for the slow start, but, you know, thank you for being here. Yeah, see you soon as well. We'll be finishing that, the playthrough, tomorrow.